The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
Mari kita mulai dari temburan selanjutnya. Mulai tugas.
You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position. This area is crawling with Orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted.
Yes, my lord.
Excellent.
Scouts advance.
Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible
Mark
to
any
all
enemy
enemies
positions.
except for commanders.
Scouts
Keep in
intelligence.
mind, though, if you are attacked,
On
your
patrol.
invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before
We'll
you
move
can
ahead
utilize it
and
again.
mark any enemy positions. Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord. On patrol. Search commencing. Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts here. Scouts are in
Wretched
position.
Xenos are guarding a strategic point. Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles.
Scouts
They will
awaiting
make short
orders.
work of these Orcs.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Dia ada dua regu ya.
Search commencing.
Lokuan sebagaimana? Kosong ini.
Scouts ready. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Yang setiap akan.
At your command. Attack! Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. We will take them down from here. At your command.
Mana? Tembak gue.
Attack! Commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Ya, apa
Scouts
tuh,
charge. Our aim is true. At your command. Strategic point identified. Scouts charge. Yes, my lord. Attack. The enemy is in our sights. Getting into position. Scouts ready. Scouts awaiting orders.
Lewat satu.
Scouts will secure infiltrating enemy territory. Yes, my lord.
Benar.
Scouts here.
Pinggiran yang itu. Aku tidak bisa tembakan bertawan.
At your command. At your command.
Jackson. Ini orang cuma lewat ya. Kebiasaan nih, gulung-gulung sekal-sekal. Boleh dibeli ya. Tapi mau sedetik sudah pindah ke tayangan lain.
Position secure. Scouts in position. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. There is an orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. Scouts advance. On patrol. On patrol. Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. Scouts advance. I sense danger. We will root it out. On patrol. There's our target. A large orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken the orc morale. At your command. Scouts ready. We will take them down from here. We will take them down from here. Attack! At your command.
Taking hits!
Scouts charge. Scouts in position. Gathering intelligence. Scouts ready. Getting into position. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Commencing infiltration. Attack! Scouts here.
I command in the name of the Emperor. The orc knob is dead. We will take it from here.
Scouts ready. Scouts ready. Gathering intelligence. Yes, my lord.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Today the enemy shall know fear. To me, brothers!
Yes, my lord.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Under fire!
Scouts awaiting orders.
At your command.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Search commencing. Gathering intelligence.
jalan.
Scouts charge.
Jangan kayak ampun.
Strategic point identified. Scouts awaiting orders. Lining up our targets. Position secure.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Praise the Emperor.
Commencing infiltration.
Taking heavy fire.
Jangan dari ampun.
Well done. The waterworks are under our control. Now we must start building a base before we hunt down the rest of the orcs. Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of operations.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Sampai lemahnya diturunkan dari langit.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Ini dulu. Ya. Ayo.
Mission accomplished.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We stand ready.
Scouts here.
Yes, Lord. I will do as
On
you
alert,
ask.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command. Scouts ready. Scouts ready.
Halo. Sedang membangun pangkalan. Siaplah, siaplah. Dari langit.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord.
Saan nih? Kapel pa na.
With all due haste, here to serve.
Kaget.
I will do as you ask.
Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Naku, bote. Jatuh po. Buat.
My faith is my shield.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Faith is our shield.
Here to serve.
Port sighted. The enemy is attacking.
Routine 721 initiated.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Marine squad deployed.
I await your instructions.
Make up juga.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord.
Mana gudang senjata. Mana gudang senjata. Bagus. Buat senjata.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Search commencing. Gathering intelligence. Search commencing. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Under fire.
Nah, bahasa kehilangan nyali. Nah, itu harus kabur tapi dari kita.
Scouts here. Scouts advance. I sense danger. We will root it out. Search
We will need
commencing.
more than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs.
We will root it out.
We must upgrade the stronghold to gain
Our aim
access
is
to the
true.
tools we will need to destroy this plague.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts ready. Our aim is true. At your command, I sense danger. We will root it out.
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory. Commencing attack. The enemy is attacking.
Ayo.
Scouts in position. Scouts here.
enemy
Yes,
is
my lord.
attacking.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol. Scouts here. Commencing infiltration. Search commencing.
Mereka mati semua. Pada keluar.
Scouts in position.
Fear denies faith.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts advance.
Yes, my lord.
Siap nanti yang
Scouts reporting for duty.
Heresy grows from idleness. Ever vigilant. Understood. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Scouts awaiting orders.
dah gak bingung.
The enemy is attacking.
all-telling eyes of the
Ever
skull
vigilant.
probes are with us.
Objective acquired.
Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism, and rocket launchers will make short work of Orc buildings. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts here.
Fear denies faith.
망해요.
The area is secure. Marine squad awaiting orders. Orders received. Faith is our shield.
menemukan perjalanan. Menemukan perjalanan.
Onward to glory! Faith is our shield.
We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position
Here
add-on.
to serve.
This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses to the
As you
listening
wish.
post.
Baiklah,
Here to serve.
komodo layak
I exist to serve.
lebih.
Taking hits!
What is your will?
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Fear our wrath. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Moving out.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Moving out. Attacking as ordered.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Onward to glory!
Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Commencing infiltration.
Praise the Emperor.
Ever vigilant.
At your command. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Mereka saja.
Faith is our shield. Taking heavy fire. What is your order?
Mereka
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
Scouts here. On patrol.
Heresy grows from idleness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Area secured.
Orders received. Fear our wrath. Moving out. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Scouts here.
ayolah.
Heresy taking damage.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Pikir
Squad broken!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. What would you have me do?
We will take them down from here.
Ever vigilant.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. Walk softly. You carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor.
vigilant. Understood.
Orang-orang.
Stay vigilant, brothers. The enemy is attacking.
Yes, most beneficent one. Filtration 721 initiated.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Marine squad deployed.
You will stand your ground! He who stands with me shall be.
Marine squad deployed. What's your order?
Beware, alien. Beware.
Taking damage.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Scouts here,
Wah,
getting into position.
Direct us to the enemy.
termasuk pasukan yang berat.
Awaiting orders.
Tugasnya untuk melumpuhkan nyali musuh.
Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, kill. What's your order?
Alah, Paul.
We stand ready. At your command. What is your order? Moving out.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Taking damage.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. The Emperor protects.
Marine squad deployed.
What would Mary do? Praise the Emperor. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
What's
nearby.
your order? Ever vigilant. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Habis. No.
At your command. Taking heavy fire. We are the Emperor's chosen. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Musuh, musuh, musuh. Lagi strategic point.
My faith is my shield.
Orders received, brother.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Bagus.
Awaiting orders.
Mana lagi?
I await your instructions. I exist to serve. As you wish.
Praise the Emperor.
Fear our wrath. Onward to glory!
Aku harus membasmi objek supaya
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be peace.
Fear our wrath. Stay vigilant, brothers. Onward to glory! Awaiting orders. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Beware.
Under fire! We stand ready.
Walk soft. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be peace. He who stands with me shall be my brother. What would you have me do?
ambil.
Yes, most beneficent one.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
My faith is my shield.
Yes, my lord. Heresy grows.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Orders received, brother.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Tahan mereka di situ.
Yes, my lord.
Bahaya bahasanya.
We stand ready. Under fire. Understood. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Bersiaplah.
I await your instructions.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Coba.
Marine squad deployed.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Marine squad deployed. Emperor's chosen.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw back.
Squad deployed. Taking damage.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be peace.
Ever vigilant.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Weapons at ready. It's time.
What will you have me do?
Under
What
fire.
will you have me do? On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Sudah habis.
For the honor of the chapter. For the Emperor.
Objective log. Fear denies faith. Weapons at ready. It is time. Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath. Heresy grows from idleness. Weapons at ready. What is your order? Orders received.
Siap lah. Masukkan hulk, siap lah.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Confirmed.
Take and hold.
Ambil dan pertahankan.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith. What is your order? Maintain attack formation. Taking hits! We are the Emperor's chosen.
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Position secure.
My faith is my shield.
Here to serve. With all
We
due
stand
haste.
ready. Maintain attack formation. Fear denies faith. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Siap.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Yes, my lord. What is your order?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Awaiting orders. Orders received. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Sarang.
Fear denies faith. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows
What
from
would you have
idleness.
me do? I serve mankind.
Yes, my lord. Fear our wrath. Fear denies faith.
The Emperor protects.
Under fire! Men! We must withdraw!
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Returning to battle. You will stand your ground! At your command. Maintain attack. Here denies faith. Awaiting orders. Regroup. Yes, my lord. Awaiting orders. Returning to bank stream. Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy foes. Awaiting orders. One morale restored. Under fire. We are the Emperor's chosen. Regroup. Yes, my lord. Plant, purge, kill. Yes, my lord. Our faith holds, ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen. Orders received, brother. Onward to glory! Fear denies faith. Fear denies faith. Marine squad deployed. We stand ready. Heresy grows from Squad broken! Prevent us. Taking heavy fire. Prevent us. Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy.
Praise the Emperor.
Ever vigilant.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Onward to glory! At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen.
What would you have me do?
What's your order?
The Emperor protects.
At your command. Under fire. What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
We stand ready.
My faith is my shield. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Cleanse, purge, awaiting orders. Rally point! Be attacked.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Yes, my lord.
you will stand your
We
ground!
stand ready. Weapons at ready. It's time. Charge! Prevent us.
Walk softly. Walk softly.
All back and recruit! Awaiting orders. Our main call. At your command. Faith is our shield.
He who stands with me shall be
Paris the road.
walk softly and carry a big gun.
Attacking as ordered. Engaging the enemy.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, my lord. Protect us. We are the Emperor's chosen.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Under fire. Regroup.
At your command, gathering intelligence.
Faith is our shield.
Yes, Lord? I await your
Marine squad
instructions.
deployed.
Draw and regroup! For the Emperor. I shall not fail.
Sepertinya aku kalah.
Follow my lead.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Brothers, regroup! While the
Marine
enemies of
squad
the Emperor
deployed.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Upgrade, upgrade. Tingkatkan.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Maintain
The listening
attack
post is
formation.
now earning
Fear
more
our
requisition,
wrath.
has better armor against enemy
Yes,
attacks,
my lord.
and has a gun
What's your
emplacement
order?
to strike
On
back.
patrol. Yes, my lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
Tunggu dulu.
We stand ready. Yes, my lord.
Tunggu sebentar lagi.
Maintain attack formation. Ever vigilant. Marine squad deployed. Awaiting orders. Onward to glory!
Siap lah.
What's your order? Direct us to the enemy. Marine squad deploys our shield. Orders received. Direct us to the enemy.
What would you have me do?
Untuk apa ya?
My faith is my
Taking
shield.
heads.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. What would you have me do?
We are the Emperor's
This
chosen.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Maintain attack formation. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Maju maju, mantap mendarat.
Ever vigilant. Orders received. Faith is our shield. Ever vigilant. Heaven flows behind us. Ever vigilant. Regroup. Faith is our shield. Regrouping. Under fire. Regroup. We stand ready. Hold. We stand ready.
Praise the Emperor.
Fear our wrath.
What would you have?
Regroup.
To me, my brother!
Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
This day shall be a glorious
Yes, my
one
lord.
for the Imperium. Walk softly. Carry a big gun.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith. Taking haste.
Beware. Praise the Emperor.
Direct us. Fear our wrath. Orders received. Orders received. We are the Emperor's chosen. All panic and regroup. At your command, our faith only.
My faith is my shield. What would you have?
Terus.
Taking any
Beware.
What's your order? Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
Orders received, brother. What's your order?
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Attacking as ordered.
Praise the Emperor.
Menunggu pertempuran yang sangat melelahkan.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
Mission success.